Firstly, happy new year, and secondly, we are not going into this new year with clutter, so let's go ahead and jump right in and tackle this. Today I'm starting off decluttering my kids' toys. Since Christmas, they got a bunch of new stuff, so it was definitely time and way overdue for me to get in their rooms and declutter a bunch of toys that were broken or no longer used. So that's what I'm doing. Starting off in my little one's room, and then I'm going to work my way down into my older kids' room. I feel like even though decluttering can be very overwhelming when you're just pulling a bunch out and trying to just sort through everything, it can also be very rewarding when you see the progress. Also very therapeutic, at least for me. Like I feel like when my home is free of just a bunch of clutter, I can think more clearly, and it just helps to make the space more useful. One of the things that I said in 2026 that I was living by is, if it's not being used, then let's go ahead and get rid of it, because it's just taking up unnecessary space. So everything that I am getting rid of my little one's toys, I'm putting inside of this ball pit. Y'all, this ball pit, it was about time for it to go. The balls are just everywhere all over the house, and my kids don't even really use it anymore. So it was just time to go. They also had a bunch of action figures that had a bunch of the arms, hands, and some of the heads were missing. So I was like, yeah, it was definitely overdue for those to go. So that's what I'm doing, just putting everything that needs to go inside of the ball pit. They also had this little tire toy bin that had some stuff in it as well that I'm going to go ahead and declutter. And I think what I'm going to do is swap this tire toy bin down into my older kids' rooms, because it can hold a little bit more. And they have more bigger toys down there, so I think it'll hold their bigger toys a lot more better. This was everything that was decluttered from my little one's toy bin. It was a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and quickly disinfect their toy bin. I'm also going to go ahead and disinfect their toys that will be getting put away. That is a great mama tip that I have for you guys, is to definitely make sure you are sanitizing, disinfecting your kids' toys and their toy bins. And just around their room in general, like doorknobs, doors, things like that gets high touched areas. And obviously their toys are high touch, so just to keep down on germs and things, because it's definitely the season for them to be getting sick. Moving along into my older kids' rooms. So for them, they had a bunch of the stuffed animals, and they also had a bunch of these bigger dinosaurs. My 8-year-old is obsessed with dinosaurs. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through their stuff and put most of the bigger items into that little tire toy bin that you guys saw from my little one's room. So in my kids' rooms, I was thinking about like getting better organization for them for their toys. Like I was thinking about even getting like a dresser and making it like a toy dresser. Whereas though like the toys that come with a bunch of like accessories and things, like they can just have all their little pieces and things in. I think it would be a better solution than just having their stuff in a bin, because I feel like it's a lot harder for them to have to dig and find some of the stuff that they're looking for. So I definitely need to find like another solution. That's why I'm thinking about like doing like a toy dresser in their room. But unfortunately, that'll probably have to wait until we move into a bigger home, because right now we just don't have the space in their rooms. Well, at least not in my older kids' rooms. Like my little one's room is a lot bigger, so they would probably have the space. But yeah, so moving along into my kitchen. So my 3 lower cabinets is what I was going to declutter today. It's just a bunch of randomness going on in these 3 lower cabinets of mine, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to like organize them and have them set up. If you guys have any ideas, definitely comment below and let me know. These lower cabinets are really narrow and they don't have a lot of space in them, as you can see. So I really have to get creative and figure out how to organize them. I know I want one cabinet to have like our trash bags, paper towels, and like extra cleaning supplies, and then maybe one or two that have our pots, extra pots and pans. So if you guys have any ideas on how I can better organize these lower cabinets, please let me know in the comments. Even if you have any links to like Amazon of some things that you use, if you have like smaller cabinets like I do that help organize them, please leave it down below in the comments. I'll greatly appreciate it.
Watching you was such a thrill. All that I could do was laugh. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back.
By the end of this process, it was so rewarding and satisfying to see just how much I decluttered and was able to get rid of. I had about 3 trash bags full of stuff that I was able to declutter, so it felt really, really good. But that will finish out today's video. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. Be sure to leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.